Before we get started, the topic of this video is stalking and malicious use of a telecommunications device or spamming someone with your phone. Hi, I'm Erin Zettle. I'm a Family Literacy Center board member and a licensed attorney in the state of Michigan. I practice criminal law. We're creating these informational videos to help inform our students about certain legal issues. This legal advice is general advice. It isn't addressing any specific legal problem. It's also valid as of December of 2023. Laws change all the time. This video is about stalking and malicious use of a telecommunications device. Both of these, if you commit them, start out usually as misdemeanors, which means they're punishable by less than 1 year in jail. If you persist in this course of conduct, they can be charged as felonies, which means you could be facing incarceration of more than 1 year in jail, i.e. prison time. The main thing to understand about both stalking and malicious use of a telecommunications device is that if someone tells you, "Don't contact me anymore," stop contacting them. There's no last words, there's no "I just meant to," there's no "I just wanted to say one more thing," because at that point, if someone tells you, "I do not want to talk to you anymore," and you communicate with them again under the statute, you have committed the offense. Malicious use of a telecommunications device is similar to stalking in that the statute says that you did maliciously use a telecommunications device, which can include a tablet or computer if you're using the internet. It's been expanded to include things such as Facebook Messenger, to threaten, harass, or disturb the peace and quiet of someone else, which means that you don't have to threaten to beat somebody up or come to their house and burn it to the ground or make any kind of threats of violence. You can simply keep sending messages after they tell you to stop, and you can be charged with malicious use of a telecommunications device. Clearly, if you also make threats, keep in mind, one, that they're in writing, and two, if you leave a voicemail, they're recorded, and three, that if you've used a phone to make these threats, that you will likely be charged with malicious use of a telecommunications device. You could also potentially, if the person told you to stop, be charged with stalking. The thing that people don't necessarily understand about these charges is that they can come with up to 5 years of probation. It's a special loophole. It's not your standard 6 months to 1 year of probation. You can be placed on probation for up to 5 years. That's 5 years of the potentially district court of whatever county you were residing in, potentially asking you to do drug tests, potentially asking you to come in weekly, bi-weekly, monthly. You have to pay for the pleasure of being on probation. You can't use drugs or alcohol. If you want to leave the state, you have to seek the court's permission to do so. Anytime you change jobs, you have to seek the court's permission to do so. Anytime you change residences, probation can be a real problem. And so be very careful. If someone has told you to stop communicating with them, your best bet, like with most things, is to walk away. Convincing them that you mean well, convincing them that you just need a few more minutes, convincing them that they just need to pick up the phone is likely going to end with the Michigan State Police knocking on your door. So wrapping up, here's another standard lawyer disclaimer. This isn't specific legal advice. If you have a legal problem, please consult an attorney. Most lawyers have free consultations.